Well, one of the guys the Buffaloes are certainly going to count on the defensive side of the ball. Number 26, Isaiah Oliver, cornerback for the Buffaloes. Junior, voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson. Well, you're about, 11 practices deep now, about a third of the way through. This would be the area of camp, I think, where guys can start to lose focus a little bit. What are you doing as one of the leaders in this team to make sure that doesn't happen?
Just reminding the guys the goals of the season. Last year we had a great season. Everyone knows that. We went to the bowl game and everything, but we didn't finish the way we wanted to. So we know that this year we have to do a little bit more than we did last year, and so that starts out here in camp in the fall. So we know that guys are getting banged up, getting tired now in the middle of the camp and everything like that. But we just know that every day we got to come out here and keep on working and work harder than we did the day before, so we can be better than we were last year.
Isaiah, one thing that was so impressive to me, I think, a year ago about that defensive unit, you guys were vocal, right? You had so many leaders out there. You'd come off the practice field, and there'd be all kinds of corrections going on within the unit of players, obviously. How do you make sure that this new defense kind of picks up that same characteristic? And, it's kind of self-policing, if you will.
Right, and that was something that we learned last year, basically, from those guys like Cheeto, Kello, and Ted. Those guys were the leaders of their defense. I mean, when they saw something was going wrong, they were going to fix it themselves. So that's something that me, Nick, Fo, we all learned from them. So now this year, now we can be the guys that are fixing the stuff on the field. So I know for myself that just watching them and how they led the team towards the end of the year is something that I'm trying to do now. So the young guys, when they get to juniors and seniors, they can also lead the team. So I feel like we've all got new leaders on defense and everything like that, but so far it's been going real well.
I think everyone knows about your track career, great decathlete in the Pac-12. How does that help you as a football player?
Tremendously. I mean, I've always been a firm believer that track will just make you a better athlete all around. So, I mean, every spring I go out and run track, I get faster, I get stronger, I'm able to jump higher, all these kind of things. So all that translates on the football field in one way or another. So, I mean, it's something that I've always loved doing, so I'm going to keep on doing it, and it works out.
Now, you look a little bit bigger this year. You gained some weight since last year?
Yeah, I'm up to about 195 now, so I think I finished last year around like 187 or something like that, so give or take like 8 pounds. But yeah, a lot bigger, a lot faster, so I feel good.
When you hear all the accolades, everyone's talking about Isaiah Oliver. He's a guy that wants to cover the best in the other team.
Right.
And, the conversation's been, well, they're not going to throw his way very often. How do you approach a game kind of with all that conversation going on?
It's just approach it the same way I always have. I've always loved the challenge to be able to cover the best receiver that the other team has. So that's the opportunity that I get this year, then I'll gladly take it. And then, I mean, if you're on the #1 receiver the whole game and they still don't throw your way, then you're doing a pretty good job, because that means they're not getting the ball to their best players. So, I mean, that's just something that I look forward to, and it starts now.
You look at those guys on the other side, Udofia, Wigley, guys that are trying to replace a guy like Cheeto on the other side from you. What kind of advice do you have for them?
I mean, I just tell them just keep on working on their craft. I mean, every day, corner's a tough position, so you just got to keep on working on it every single day. It starts with the little things, your feet, your hands. I mean, it's not something you can teach all at once. So, I mean, they get better at one thing each and every day, then by the time the season comes around, they'll be pretty good.
You talk at all with guys like Cheeto and Kello and those fellas?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, just check up, see how they're doing. They check up on me, see how I'm doing, and then, I mean, I always ask them questions if there's something that I don't know about the corner position, or I'm looking at this way and see how they looked at it. Just from an older guy's experience, someone that's played a little bit longer than I have, and then now from what they're learning on the NFL team and everything like that, just trying to get as much information as possible to help my game.
Did you see Cheeto singing after practice the other day?
Yeah, I did see
how are you grading him? If you're Simon Cowell, what are you saying about him?
That's a no for me. Gotta be a no for me.
As a cornerback, or as a singer, he's a pretty good cornerback, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Hey, have a great season.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, number 26, Isaiah Oliver for the Colorado Buffaloes.